Not sure if I'm online, but hopefully that should work. Okay. Okay. So, it's me again. It's that time. Oh yes, it's that time again. Hopefully everyone can hear me loud and clear. Just a couple of things to get through and yeah, so checking if there we go, we're sorted. So, welcome along everyone to my live YouTube stream. My name's Danny C, and let's get down to business for some British Touring Car Championship action. I hope everyone is good and I hope everyone is well. So let's get straight to it then. So, good evening, Hammy. Good to see you, my friend. I hope you're well. So, so for tonight's menu, I'm going to be providing you my perspective of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship, and this is round 3 of Jimmy Codger's British Touring Car Championship. So we are at Mount Panorama in Bathurst. So it's going to be a cracker one. So what's going to happen for tonight's menu is I'm going to be running you through the procedures of how the event is going to pan out. So what's going to happen also is that there's going to be enough practice as well as about the 10 minutes qualification for the 15-minute sprint race, which involves no tyre wear, no fuel consumption rate involved. And then once you finish in a certain position, then obviously we've got a 30-minute feature race as well. So wherever you finish your sprint, you get put into a certain grid slot for the reverse grid for the feature. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure. Obviously done enough practice a bit as well. So be expecting some close competition like a wolf. But I don't want to jinx it, but let's see how that goes as well. And Bathurst is obviously notorious with it, like the concrete walls being so close to the track, and then so if you get a certain line wrong, then you know that you're in for a rough one. But so. And obviously, Bathurst is seen to be like my kind of track where I've been successful in many occasions, especially in TJ's 90-minute endurance races in the GR2s and some other touring cars, etc. And then so another thing to watch out for as well is the kangaroos. Speaking of kangaroos, do I see one? Hey, oh, there's my mate. There's my mate. All right, mate. All right, mate. See how fast the kangaroo's going. We meet again. 12 mile an hour the kangaroo's going. Might as well call it Kenny. Go on, lad. Go on. Go on, mate. Like, that animal's got what it takes, like, to take on the likes of the lizard as seen in the Singapore Grand Prix, where that lizard can take on the likes of Lando Norris and Max Verstappen. So just about to begin me a couple of flying laps, and then we should get the qualifying underway. Set the brake balance to 3 to the rear. So we've got Legion behind too. He's in the Nissan, who was absent last time out, but then he's back in this time also, as Butler was taking his place as well at the Red Bull Ring. So in terms of how the championships are panning out, so we've got myself that's leading the driver standings by 2 points. We're also got Audi, who are level 1 points with Nissan, as Nissan Tuma have got one more race win than Audi, and Audi's the manufacturer represented. So I don't know what to expect for tonight, but we shall see as we go along. Seems like Legion's had a moment with a barrier. Not barrier, the concrete wall. Oh, he's let me pass. Just about to set me lap then. Perhaps he wants me slipstream, but this along straight as well as the other straights has plenty of opportunities for overtaking. Sometimes on the uphill downhill section, as long as you keep your lines tidy. So Legion so far has done a 2-minute 8.6. So let's see what I can do also. Got to shift it just a little earlier just to get a bit more speed if I can. Bit close up to the barrier there. So I've got Wally in the room as well. One of the quick drivers of the game that I know of. So we're into the low 2-minute 9s, and then so if I get into the 2-minute 8s, at least I'm gonna be able to get something out of it. And then just over a 10th ahead of Matty Cake. So I'm catching up to one of the cars. In a Renault Laguna. So qualifying is about to begin in 2 minutes. Had to shift down another gear to rotate the car more. So that, of course, is what got me a 2:08. So I'm just going to chill in the runoff area for a moment there. And yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure there's going to be a wreckage fest scenario. Probably be either the sprint or this feature. Could happen both ways. Could happen. So we're just about to get qualifying underway. So seeing as though that everyone is ready. So in the meantime, let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Monty Cake says, I have trouble with this course. Well, I mean, anybody has an issue with a certain track, but we shall see what the quali brings, and yeah, going to be a cracker for sure. So I just need to get that a certain lap time, like a 2:08. Unless if the track's ramping up nicely, then obviously it is doable also. But Legion, the Neo van, is looking pretty quick out there in the Nissan. So good luck, everyone. So let's get straight to it. So we've got Beastman, aka Ben Smith, out up front. He was the first one out of the pits. So we've got the Volvo of Orbilator behind me as well. So just set it to 2 so I can allow the brake temperature to rise a bit. So there is a point for pole position only for the build up to the sprint. So and there is a point for the fastest lap as well in both the sprint and the feature. Got Ben sliding across her as well. Just need to warm the tyres up a bit. Not too much steering input like that, because the car can get snappy. The car can get snappy. As Ben discovered as well in his Honda Accord. Look at the track map, and so I've got a car behind as well, so I had to make a move on. First qualification lap is about to get underway. Felt alright to get through that sector. Just need to put it together in the last sector. Into the low 2-minute 8s, I'll take that. And Legion is second behind as well. He looked pretty good in practice, but I don't know what happened to him from his perspective. So there's just over 5 minutes left until we finish the qualification for the sprint. Bit of a clash with the wall there, which knocked me off a few tenths, I would have imagined. Oh, Beastman's had a moment there. Did right to get out of the way also. I can't slow down. You know, when you tell me to go steady, I'm not going to go steady. Well, I can hear him at two. So we've got myself in pole position at the moment. We've got Legion in second, Ben Smith in third, Johnny in fourth, Captain in fifth, Kean in sixth, Lewis in seventh, and Drew in eighth. So a lot could change a bit in the next 3 and a bit minutes. So in the meantime, I'm going to get at least 2 laps in. It seems like Legion's managed to put his lap together, as he's 3 tenths behind me, but he knows that he could do a low 2-minute 8 if he can put it together. And Wally has picked pole position off me, as he's a 10 ahead of me. Personal best on that one. Oh, that's not going to help. Mounting over the curve just like that. Why am I losing middle sector? Must have fluffed my lines somewhere. Bit tail happy there, but see what sector can I pull out on this one. No, I'm not going to get any quicker unless I pull some magic out. Second will have to do me. Only a point to missed out, but GG's to Wally. GG's to everyone that's took part in this quali. So, got to quickly go for a toilet break. Be 2 secs. Well, that came out of nowhere. That just came out of nowhere. So, Matty takes pole position, which of course he gets a point to me for pole position. Wally in second, myself in third, Legion in fourth, Ben Smith in fifth, Johnny Rotax in sixth, Handy Pint in seventh, Lewis in eighth. Got Cade in ninth, Captain HC in 10th, Mr. Alloy in 11th, Ruben in 12th, London Norm in 13th, Drubit in 14th, and Orbulator in 15th. So, that of course just leads us well, in fact there's 4 drivers, including myself, that are in the 2-minute 8s. Oh, he's using your car, Hammy. Oh, fair play to him. He's driving the nuts out of the thing, seen as though he's stepping in to do the job for Vauxhall, of course. Obviously, the piece of competition I got to face is not only just Maticate, but Wally and Legion. So a lot can happen for sure. So I'm gonna get my elbows out, and most of all, have a good race. Good luck, and let's have a clean race. And because it's a league race, and like if you knock someone off, and if it's your fault, then just pull over to one side and give the place back. And failing to apply that principle, even if it's in a lobby race, a fun lobby race, for example, would be kicked. But in a league race, it's different, because therefore that there's going to be some investigation going off. So, but third place will have to do me, only to be shorter, well, just under 2 tenths short of pole position. But what really matters is the race itself, where all of the points will be rewarded. A load of points will be awarded. So, Right. The race is about to get underway for the sprint. Good luck, everyone. Let's get down to business and do the talking on the track. Gonna be a closer top four for sure. Wally's gone wide, and I've got third place. Oh, he's lost it! Mounty kick spun and crashed into the wall hard! This is crucial! This is not what you want to see, is it? Drama at the start of the motor race! Oh, Legion's going sideways. Oh, it's alright, it's alright. No stress, no stress. This is all happening the first lap, and then we've got Wally who snatches the lead back, but they all happening at once for sure. And I'm still hanging on with a broken front left and front bumper damage. It's alright. Legion is about to send it around the outside, but these cars are squirreling all over like they're literally just on roller skates. Wally clashing with the barriers. Oh, hello, hello. I'm there, Wally. Is he going to send it? Is he not going to send it? He gives me a little nudge, going through the speeds at 170 odd mile an hour. Come on, Danny, it's Danny C time. Do the talking on the track. Legion clashing with the wall, of course. Oh! Gone sideways on the downhill section. Kept it together somehow. So Legion's currently got the fastest lap, which means he's got a pointer for the fastest lap. But of course, I'm sticking within a second amount of the leader in front. Bit of oversteer there, having dropped down an extra gear, which is not ideal. Come on, I feel good. I feel good with that lap. Yes! Danny C sets the fastest lap of the race. No stupid mistakes now. And that's a point for the fastest lap to my name. But Matty Cake has pinched it somehow. Get it rotate, keep it together, and Legion's flying through that sector. Come on. Probably get another lap in. And Matty Cake's on the comeback as he's currently in 7th after having a first lap spin. So it looks like this is the last lap now. As soon as we cross the line, it'll be the last racing lap. Just need to get within this slip if I can. Not gonna happen, but Wally's right behind me as well. Looks like Wally's gonna try and get second place off me. Is he gonna go for the dive down the inside? We shall see. No, he didn't. He fought wise to it. As Legion takes the win for Nissan, and I had to settle for second. GG everyone. Wally comes on to take third, and then we wait for Ben Smith to come across the line in fourth. As Ben crosses the line in fourth, Handy Pint in fifth, Lewis in sixth, and Matty Cake, after an awful first lap, then he managed to salvage back some points in seventh. We've got Drewbit, Johnny in 8th and 9th. So then we've got Mr. Alloy in 10th, Rubin 11th, Captain HC in 12th, Orbulator in 13th, London Norm in 14th, and Kian comes across the line in 15th and last. Grab the replays a bit if you want them, so let's congratulate these two who finished on the podium along with me. So let's have a look at the results. We've got Legion taking the win for Nissan, myself in second, Wally DJ in third, Ben Smith in fourth. We've got Handy Pint in fifth, Lewis in sixth, Matty Cake after started on pole. Obviously spun off a bit in the uphill downhill section on the top of the mountain. Who was leading at that point until that happened. Had to settle for seventh. Sorry, I should say. He also got the fastest lap as well. Then we got Drew Bit in 8th. We've got Johnny Roadtax in 9th. Mr. Alloy in 10th. Rubin 11th. Captain HC in 12th. Orway in 13th. London Norm in 14th. And we've got Kian in 15th. Save the replay already. So as it stands, I'm still leading the Drivers' Championship, which of course Nissan do have the third win to the name, so they've got the manufacturer's lead as well. So it's not going to be easy for an Audi driver like myself to go on and try and score as many points as possible, and of course to get the race wins on my belt. Which the competition is not really much, and it's just that for the past 2 races that Matty Cake's been in, he was looking like a real contender for the race win, but then all of a sudden the occasion got to him. So what you got to think ideally is that you want to think of a long run, but not a sprint, but then you want to get into the river more so. Do you know what I mean? So, but so it was a good sprint. So what that means is I should, for the reverse grid, should start somewhere in 14th, I reckon. So we're just about to get in the feature race, which is a 30-minute endurance, which involves tyres and fuel. It's all good, mate. It's all good. Yeah, that's yeah, that because he was just like with Legion, he was just getting wiggly out of the apex, and then I was trying to figure out where should I go? Should I go to the left or should I go to the right? But I chose the left or something, and then there was a bit of a Constantine effect, but so it was all good. It was all good. What really matters ideally is that I finish on the podium regardless, and so yeah, that. Yeah, happy days. Happy days now too. We've got the second, and of course a load of valuable points added to the table. Was trying to leave room and then save the car. The mountain king, I knew it would spin there. Obviously, top part of the mountain, and then yeah, that's what can bite people out most of the time. And then when you feel the weight transfer like as you're going along, and then obviously you start to feel the back and the instability kicking in also whilst braking, whilst whether you're braking on a straight line or you're braking moving the wheel into braking, then yeah, it's difficult to master this track for sure. But of course, to me, he's got to be the fastest lap and the pole position points, as well as about the 7th place worth of points for sure. So there's a lot to play for as we're about to get put into the feature. So we will need the soft tires as it's a dry race, of course. But whilst we wait for the grid to be set, I'm going to go for a quick toilet break and then should be back very shortly. Be 2 seconds. Fresh as a daisy. Fresh as a daisy. So, what we got here? No interactions, okay. So, so it is nice. So we can see the sun, the low sun on the. Oh, just let somebody by. No problem, buddy. So the feature race is going to be a crazy one for sure, and as I'll be as I'm put to the back of the grid. So we've got Drew kicking up the grass to just a touch. Ah, he's letting me by. Cheers, buddy. Go say hi to your mom for me, buddy. It's just the inner joke with obviously anybody that knows Drew, that obviously he's here we're in TJ's lobbies, and of course there was like the inner jokes like between that and Drew's mom, and obviously there's just like not really much to do with me, but obviously all for good vibes, that's for sure. So you can start to feel the aggressive tyre wear kicking in, especially at Bathurst. Alex, welcome along, my brother. Nice to see you. I hope you're well. I hope all is well from your end too. And if you just tuned in, we've just done the sprint. Of course, I started third and I finished second as well, which of course is a lot of valuable points on the table I put on there as well. As my championship rival Matty Cake, who put it on pole position, obviously came to the top part of the mountains. As soon as you drop down the hill, then he lost it. He lost it on the first lap, which cost him a lot of places, and he's managed to come back and finish 7th with the fastest lap to his name as well. And I had to settle for 2nd, as there was not really much between myself and Legion. But so obviously Wally's gave me a run for money as well, as he's too was representing Vauxhall also, who's standing in for somebody who's absent. So obviously this is the feature race, and what will happen in the feature race is that it's a 30-minute endurance race, which involves tyre and fuel, as you can see there, and the tyre wear is going to be a massive talking point, especially the front right, sorry, that's going a lot. Yes, it is a road car, BMW, buddy. It's like a one make series, and then you have all of the British touring car skins from the past and the present, and most of it, as you can see, is all the classic. So, gonna take you through to see what we got. So we've got Matty Cake in the BMW, and we've got Handy Pint in the Peugeot 406. We've got Ed Ben Smith in the Honda Accord. We've got Orbulator in the Volvo S50, 850 I should say. We've got Johnny Rotax in the Vauxhall Vectra. We've got Ruben in the Renault Laguna. We've got Kian in the Peugeot. We've got Wally DJ in the Vauxhall Vectra as well. We've got Legion, of course, in the Nissan Primera. We've got Mr. Alloy in the Ford Mondeo. And there's myself chilling in the pits along with Toyota's Lewis, the Listerine BMW of London Norm, Captain HC in the Alpha. So it's going to be a cracker. So we've got a reverse grid that's took place as well. we just need to wait for Drubit to go and well, mind you, because I was meant to be put into 14 for them. Drubit in the other one looks like he's yeah. It was the host himself, Mr. James H. 75. Anybody that don't know James H. 75, go and check him out on YouTube as he's live right now as he's doing the commentating, as well as his buddy Adam Barth, who's alongside him in the comms box. So we're just about to get ourselves about ready. So go with the soft starter strategy. So we shall see what this motor race will bring also. But in that case, we may as well just do exactly as what I did last time. Start the race alright, then finish in one piece. Minimum mistakes, the better. Strategy-wise, a key factor for sure. So, as it stands for the Drivers' Championship, it's my championship to lose. Whereas for the manufacturers, it's harder between the likes of Legion, who is the sole Nissan Primera driver, and then you have the sole driver of myself in the Audi A4. So, I mean, there's not really much between the pair of us for sure, and then so it's just a case of, just bringing it on in one piece. It's not about winning races, it's about the consistency, do you know what I mean? And also, you just want to, just to continue the momentum you had through the previous race, and then get better as you go along. But each race doesn't get easier as you go along, whatever challenges you face. Whatever challenges you face. So obviously, yeah. Anyone liking the content or what I do, whether it's some open lobby racing, some league racing ventures, etc., hit the like button. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. So we should be waiting for the race to get underway in any moment. Calm before the storm at Bathurst. So we're starting soon. So I'm starting P14, and then let's see how many places they got. I don't know what everyone else's strategy is on, but I just need to be sure, just keep my nose clean, stay out of trouble, and then who knows, I might come out with another result. So ideally, that you want to climb up to as many positions as possible and get the strategy up to your liking. So in that case, what will happen after this race is that I will be interviewed by the man himself, Mr. James H. And therefore I just need to, just to get the job done for this upcoming feature race, and then we'll do the interviews after. As soon as I've done my interview, then I'll just come out of the party chat, and then therefore that I've done my bit to to just as a driver, just to give you that closer feel to what's it like, being part of the race, as well as watching it from the from your point of view, whether it's on your phone or your laptop or your pad or your telly. So plenty of devices that evolved over the years, and back in 20, 30, 40 years ago, when everybody all used to watch it on the TV, and then things have evolved so much since then. Yeah. So there's one car on the mediums, Ben Smith, of course. There's a few that's starting on the softs. So it's like playing a game of chess and like a guess game as to whether learning who you're racing with, and then who to overtake, when and when not to make a move. Do you know what I mean? Alright. So the race is about to get underway. So let's get down to business and do the talking on the track at Mount Panorama. Good luck, everyone. It's going to be mental. But let's see how it goes. So got myself in 14th Legion at the back. Thank you, Alex. Oh. Almost got rear-ended by Legion. But you can see everyone squirreling all over. Oh, this is... Around the outside of Wally. This is the tricky bit. It's the ally going, hitting the wall. Lewis going straight on. But, oh. Not a lot I can do there. It's alright. Ben Smith with a... Oh. That was literally close to what was literally losing the plot after a near miss with Mr. Ally. Ben Smith has served a 1 second penalty for what is a suspected track limit violation penalty. Oh, Matty Cake! Oh, this is not a good weekend all round for, not good meeting all round for Matty Cake, as he had a spin in the lap 1 and he's had another spin, unless he's had an instance from somewhere, with someone. Not a good meeting all round for Matty Cake, but it's not over till it's over. Patience, patience. Oh. Did you see that? Did you see that? I threaded through the needle. The beauty of Mount Panorama. Just about to pass not one Peugeot, another Peugeot. But the Peugeot's got the slip off the Laguna. Pipe's gone a bit wide. As he's outbraked himself also. Sorry, it's patience. Wait. Don't want to be pouncing too much before I get into a bit of a clash with the car up front. A little bit of a kiss with the wall. Ruben's defending. Maybe not. We're up into P2 now. Up on the fast right-hander. Johnny's tyres is going just a little bit. More notably, my front right tyre is going. As you can see on the bottom left screen. Yeah, clearly that front right is gone. Maybe if I can adjust the brake balance, not in the middle of the corner, because my tyre is gone. Sorry. Like turning into what is effectively a brick wall to most people. Oh. I don't want to be staying out too long because otherwise that's Oh! I don't know what happened there, but bloody hell. It's okay, it's okay. We're coming in. Oh, well, just a complete passenger, like, for I don't know what caused the collision there behind me. Just minding my own business, and then that happened. So I've gone onto the mediums as I just know that it's going to last me a little longer. So I just got Lewis behind me also. So there's Legion who's coming, then Matty Cake as well. Ben Smith, of course, they were the medium starters. So I can see closing up to Johnny. Just need to be mindful through this mountain section. And then Ruben's bringing the sparks out as he's clashing with the concrete wall. Look at the momentum I have also on Johnny. Oh, Johnny's gone over that bit of grass. And he's got a 1 second penalty in the process, which is unlucky. And I'm not worried about Ben too much because he's got a 3 second penalty for crossing the line. And I've gone past Johnny somehow. Next up is Ruben. And then I've got Matty Cake up for my nearest championship rival also. So we're in 6 now, and Captain HC is in the pits. So I'm slowly catching up to Matty Cake as well, and I'm just had to short shift in order to try and like extend the fuel, extend the fuel best I can. Might have lost a few tenths of it in the process of going wide also. So I can see the top four up front, with Legion in the lead, Wally in second, Handy Pint in third, and they've got Matty Cake in fourth, myself in fifth, Drubit in sixth, Ruben in seventh, and they've got Ben Smith in eighth. Slight clash with the wall, but luckily got no damage on me on my car. And Matty Cake's gone up to third place, which leaves Handy Pint on my radar in the battle for fourth. Oh no, there's bit of coming together between Pint and Matty Cake. And that's the last thing you want to say, that if you want to be consistent, then you want to think outside the box. It'll be interesting to see what happens in this next round of pit stops, as I need to put some fuel in also. As these two are coming in. And Legion's tyres are absolutely shattered. May as well go for the push for the long run. See as though that, because I know for a fact that the soft tyres ain't gonna last. Question is, how much fuel should I put in? So get to... Okay. I accept the challenge. So I've got new tyres, and I've got full tank of fuel to use up. Steady C time, let's get down to business. So we've got Wally, who's served a time penalty. Whether he's crossed the white line or something, I have no idea. Hello, I'm there. So we're up into third place, but not by long because I'm going to pinch second place off Wally. Cheers, buddy. Oh, sorry. Sorry, buddy. Oh. Is he going to go for the overtake? Or is he going to give me a nudge? He's giving me a nudge. So that we can work together to try and close up to Legion ASAP. I'm not sure what tyres about these two on from the top of my head unless anybody tells me any different. He's put in a 2-minute 9 and I put in the 2-minute 10. Set the rate balance to 3 to the rear. So I don't know like about how Legion's got a bit of a gap, but so ain't over till it's over. So I reckon we've got around 2 more racing laps after this lap. Which we do. The gap is 4.9. So if Legion is on the soft seat, it's going to be an interesting finale for sure. But it ain't over yet. As it seems like, well, the 2:09, I would assume he must be on the mediums, but I could be wrong. Got blue flags waving. Oh, my apologies. I was just a bit slow through all yellow flags. Orby, oh, he's letting people by. That's nice of him to let the leaders by. So the gap now is 4.1 now between Legion and myself. Going to manage to feel just a little touch there. As Matty Kate comes across the line in fourth. After an unfortunate meeting at the mountains. Oh. Might got a penalty for track limits. clash with the walls only just. Oh, looks like Wally made a mistake also. Bring it on. Well, it looks like he might pinch second place off me, but I don't want to do anything stupid. Ah. GG everyone. And I just ran out of fuel. Wicked racing. GG's everyone. Started 14th, finished 3rd. Valuable points from my end also. Well done to Legion and those two who took part. Grab the replays if you want them. So let's have a look at the results. So we've got Legion taking the win once more, making it the first driver to complete the double. Wally DJ in 2nd, myself in 3rd, Marty Cake in 4th. He too has to pinch the fastest lap of as well. We've got Ben Smith in 5th, Lewis in 6th, Drubit in 7th, Mr. Alloy in 8th. We've got Johnny Rotax in 9th, Keen in 10th, Ruben in 11th, Captain HC in 12th, London Norm in 13th, Orbilator in 14th, and Handy Pint, the only person to retire from this motor race also. But other than that, it was a crack. It's not a bad day at the office. A 2nd place and a 3rd place in the process, and yeah, it was happy days. So let's have a look at if I can assume that they'll be in the interviews. No, so I have both replays of saved and it needs be, which of course I will be. I can be pointing them up also, and but yeah, it's all good. It's all good, and yeah, that it was good to get some valuable points on the board also. So the host is in the lobby. Yeah, so that was obviously looking over at James's stream, James H 75 for those who wanted it really to tune in. So go and check out to James H on YouTube, as he of course he's the host of his British Touring Car Championship, of course. So obviously with Legion he scored like 40 points. I'm not sure from the fastest laps from the top of my head, but the pole positions, I know that he missed out on the poles. So so let's open the ticket, as I've got a 3-star roulette ticket. Nitro system on a Ford. Okay, that's fair enough.
Can we get Legion in the chat? Get the winner at least. See if we can get a few in the chat. I'm going to get Ben in the chat. See about that incident. Let's just see if we can get.
So obviously, as it turns out, that we'll get into the Skates movie, and we'll need to we'll get into the well, because I said before, didn't I, that I was meant to be getting the interview out of the way, and then obviously just seemed to forgot about it. But it's worth reminding, give the post race. So anyhow, that we've got I've got the invitation also, and so what will happen there from this, that I'm going to be interviewed by the man himself, Mr. James H, and along with the comms that he's had from Bath. So once I've done my interview, then I'll just have a couple of minutes, just to chat, and then so let's get things into proceedings, and then yep.
We got in the chat off for the members. Oh, maybe they didn't get the invite. So let's just see. Yeah. So let's just see if we got in the. So who have we got in the chat at the moment?
You got me.
Danny C.
And you have me.
Welcome along.
That is
Welcome
Legion. Well, let's start with you, Legion.
All right.
Winner, both races. You said you were going to come out fighting. Well, you certainly did that. So how was the strategy race? How did the strategy play out for you? Was that?
In terms of that strategy race, I think that was pure luck, to be fair. I mean, I got very lucky with all the accidents and stuff, which basically just gifted me first place. I think at the end of lap 3, I think it was. So yeah, it was just a case of trying to control the pace from there and seeing how I could do. But I was not expecting the win in that second race, because Danny went through the traffic like there was no tomorrow. And yeah, luckily when I caught up with him, there was like a big gaggle of like 5 cars all battling and all side by side, and I was like, that's gonna never end well. And yeah, I capitalised on that, got past, I think I got past all of them before the end of the straight, so it was a very lucky race for me, to be fair. And
brilliant.
Danny,
well, congratulations on
racing, bud.
Oh, that's great. Look at this. This is what we like. Doesn't matter where they finish in the race. It's always congratulating each other. That's what the community spirit's all about. So, Danny, you probably heard the comms. Well, no, you had your own stream going, but me and Adam were saying, would Wally pinch second place off you? And we thought, would he hold back? But we know Wally.
I have fun regardless. So first things first, thanks for running the show tonight, James, as well as Adam for the comms as well. GG's to Legion, everybody else who took part, and so it was yet another mental both races, the sprint and the feature. So it was just I felt like the win was the sprint, but it's just not meant to be. And then obviously just had to keep the rhythm going, and then as well as the feature. Obviously, it's just like I had to thread the needle lap after lap after lap, and knowing so well that the tyres weren't going to last me long, like the front right on the softs. So therefore, I just had to play a conservative part to ensure that although I did get knocked off by someone from behind him on the heavy braking.
Yeah, we into the chase. We're going to look at that and see, because you come off. Well, we saw Ben.
Well, Ben went absolutely sideways, but I don't think there was contact there. I think it was just got all really, really tight, and I think the final bit of contact was done by Handy Pint, not maliciously. I think it all just got kind of tangled up, and that was the final hit. But
you were doing a good impression of Jimmy on the farm, Danny.
Speaking of farms,
you had the mowers out, didn't you?
Speaking of farms, I went to see my mate, Kenny the kangaroo, on the trackside.
That explains it. That explains it. Yeah, he didn't get hit. He didn't get hit off. He went to see the kangaroo.
Danny saw his mate on the edge of the track. That's what it was. We were mentioning that at the beginning of the stream, that we wondered what you were doing last season. We thought you were curb crawling, but then we watched your stream and saw that you spotted the kangaroo. So yeah, Danny out on a wildlife mission again.
Obviously, got to look out for the native for sure, and but yeah, it's once more GG's to those who took part, and so the objective from there is just to keep going and keep pushing and bring on the next one.
Brilliant. Well, it's going to give me a headache doing the points tables, lads. Thank you very much for that. So
no problem.
We'll see where you end up, but Legion scored some really valuable points tonight, so. So TJ's got to head off. Great show, James. Catch you next time. Thank you very much, TJ. Great to have you in the stream, mate. Well, poof. I'm going to sit down and have a cup of tea. Any final words?
Yeah, can I just say thank you to I think it was the person driving the Ford on the final laps, because he literally sent his car off track just to get out of the way for me, so thank you very much, I appreciate that.
That'll be M Beaks, that's from the SAR racing community. Yeah, they've like I said, Legion, they're in last season, all season, great community, clean, respectful racing, they're aware of everything going around them. There's going to be incidents, we know that, there's going to be a bit of contact, but it's great to get the compliments coming through there. So GG's lads over at SIR, great to have you on board as always. So Adam, I'm conscious of your time, it's past your bedtime, isn't it?
Yeah, it's always past my bedtime. I'm catching you up on age, so I've got to get to bed early.
Yeah, has your wife made the cocoa?
Not quite yet. It's probably brewing.
Right, well, anybody who needs to jump off, they can jump off. I'm going to sign off for the evening. So that was Season 3, Round 3, here at Mount Panorama, Bathurst.
And that was the interview done. So, but yeah, so a good day at the office from my end. Second place, the third place as well. Likewise, plenty of valuable points on the board in order to, just to keep that consistency going. But so there's still a long way to go for sure. And obviously, sometimes what you got to think also is that you got to think of the long run, not the short run. Because if you go for the long run, you have to finish the race in one piece, regardless where you end up. And I did that. So obviously it was, just a case of, just continuing on the momentum from where I left off. Although I may not have that many race wins to my name, but it's not about winning races. It's about the consistency. So obviously when you have some quality drivers in there as well, which really does not make your life any easier whatsoever, regardless. But but I've enjoyed it, and obviously Mount Panorama has been like my kind of circuit, and so yeah, yeah. So anybody liking the content, hit the like button, and if you're new to the channel as well, don't forget to subscribe. And so next time I'll be live is the Tuesday evening, which will be slightly early, for the foreseeable, because what I mean by that is that I'll be set to begin a new role at work as well, where obviously I was able to at one point I was able to get those races in as well as going straight to work, and then obviously that what will happen also is that I'll be doing some open lobbies about just as a little early as about 7:30 as well. So in that case, I'll keep you up to date with the details on my YouTube community page, etc., and a Discord as well. So, but yeah, so and likewise, thank you all very much for your support as always. Very much appreciated company as always, and like I said, you're liking the content, hit the like button, subscribe if you are new, and most of all, look after yourselves, take care, and on that note, from myself, Danny C, I'll catch you all the next one, and have a great end to the week or in the weekend, whatever you could be doing, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, and ciao.